Hi Gemini, my name is Tally and I'm going to be doing a reading for you. That's weird, those two cards. I don't know if I didn't shuffle good enough or what, but these two cards came out for the last reading. So we'll see how they apply in your reading, Gemini. So that was the first deck I pulled a card from is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. I just love the pictures in that deck. I mean, I read mostly intuitively. So yeah, I really like seeing the, whoa. Okay, I really like the pictures in different decks. So now we'll just get, that's too many. We'll get 3 cards from just the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck. So the second deck I pulled cards from was the Queen, that one I already said. The Round Mother Peace tarot deck. I don't know why I'm fumbling over my words here. Okay, so where do I want to go first? I don't know. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to go the bottom of the decks first. So at the bottom of this deck, we're getting the 5 of Wands and double confirmation. At the bottom of this deck, we're getting the 5 of Wands. And sort of like in between them, the way I laid them out, which I didn't even notice, we have the Boundaries card. So maybe there is somebody, I don't know, maybe it's an argument. Like I'm just seeing like, you know, on two sides of, maybe it's an argument about somebody that's in this bubble. You know, they seem pretty, they're in this bubble, they seem pretty unaffected by whatever is going on around them. Like these two kind of on the outsides, like with sticks in their hands, like either that or maybe it's just a lot going on around somebody. Like maybe there's a lot of things happening and this person just seems to be oblivious to it in their little bubble, not even affected by whatever's going on, right? In this, and maybe it's an outside relationship that where people are not getting along and you know, they seem to be pretty protected in their bubble from whatever this is. Either it's chaos going on around them or a fight going on around them. In the middle of the reading, we're actually getting the Beginnings card. And then to clarify that, we got another, you know, card of conflict, basically, or not, you know, 555. We're getting 555. So maybe it is some sort of big change in a relationship. Maybe it's because, I mean, with the Beginning card here, maybe there's some sort of big shift in a relationship, some big change that needs to happen in a relationship. Yeah, because 5 to me means change. So in order for things to come together, let's see what the other cards say? Maybe, I mean, with this being the boundaries card, maybe some sort of boundary needs to be determined in order to sort of like separate themselves from all the chaos. Maybe somebody does need to put up a barrier or some type of boundary with somebody to ensure that this chaos or this argument or this fight doesn't affect them. So I want to go here next. So we got the Devil card come out, and attached to that we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe just maybe it's overthinking in terms of, why isn't this person giving to me? Why isn't this person maybe it has to do with somebody with an addiction of some sort. So maybe somebody needs to quit an addiction or quit something, because maybe that's what's causing the fight or the disagreement. Maybe that's where the boundary needs to be put up, is maybe if it's somebody in the relationship, if they have a toxic way of living and it's affecting your new beginning or your desire to have a good life, maybe. So maybe you just need to determine what the boundary needs to be. I mean, there are situations where we can't just totally cut people out of our life, but we can put up boundaries with people who do have addictions to ensure that it doesn't, create issues maybe in your life. Or maybe the fight is over, somebody feeling like, the other person isn't giving to this relationship. The other person is, spending their time, way too much time doing other things and not, giving them any attention. If it's not an addiction, maybe it's just they're spending way too much time. For example, I don't know, this just came to my mind, but like gaming, they're constantly playing their game, somebody out there, and then the other person is like, well, what about me, in the relationship. And so maybe they're just feeling like, this, whatever this is, it could be something other than gaming. I'm not saying gaming's bad for people, but whatever it is, it's taking this person away from the other person. So then they feel like, that's where the conflict comes in, is because, it's really not about the gaming, right? It's actually about, I want to spend time with you and you're not available to spend time with me because of whatever this other thing is. And so I think in that case, they just want the person to spend time with them, plain and simple. It's not that the answer is that this person quit this thing. It's that, maybe they divide their time a little bit better between the things they like to do, right? Or their relationships. And I don't know, let's just see what the next cards are that come out here. It's the Daughter of Swords, which in this deck, the daughter is the page. So this is the Page of Swords. And then clarifying that, we're getting the Hanged Man in reverse. So maybe this is like a reoccurring issue within the relationship. Like maybe it just keeps coming back up, and you know, the other person is feeling like, well, they're just not getting it. They're not, you know, I've tried to talk with them about it. They're not getting how I feel about it. They're not, you know, maybe somebody is being sort of childish about it. Or maybe it's an argument about a child because, like, I kind of felt like this was almost like a child in between two parents, you know, at one point. So, like, maybe it's an argument, you know, that two parents are having about a child. So either way, I feel like oh my gosh, I feel like I want to pull another card here. Like I feel like other than the boundaries card, like I don't know what other suggestions, or maybe just readjusting time, you know, like how much time this person dedicates to one thing versus the other, or else the other person maybe setting up some type of boundary, like, well, if you're, you know, if you're not going to put effort into the relationship, then we can't have the relationship, right? Like just sort of deciding what your boundary is, or if it's an addiction, like how far are you going to allow that to come into your life? Yeah, that's the only sort of, I guess, advice that came out. Hopefully this helped you in your situation. Until next time, see you.